Once known for its textile heritage, Nantong has evolved into a major industrial hub. Now, it's home to some of the world's most advanced battery technology. I'm here to take you inside and show exactly how it's made. With a population of 1.4 billion, more than 20 times of that in Australia, and with only 20% more landmass, what may surprise you is that the carbon emissions per person here in China is almost half of what it is in Australia. That's right, we emit double the carbon emissions per person than they do here in China, which is why I'm so excited to be here in Nantong to visit the home of AlphaESS, who've been manufacturing renewable energy battery solutions for over 10 years. They may just have the technology that is the missing piece of the jigsaw in our global energy revolution. Tomas, thank you so much for inviting me here to Nantong to visit AlphaESS. I am so excited to be here. Can you give me an idea of what I'm going to see here today?
Yeah, first of all, it's very great to have you here. We're going to see our whole facility, going from our microgrid in our factory right through to our residential product lines and show you everything AlphaESS along the way.
Mate, I'm already seeing loads of solar carports out here, so I'm super excited to find out what I'm going to see inside. Let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
Can you tell me a little bit more about the history for AlphaESS?
Yeah, of course. So AlphaESS was founded in 2012. We moved to Germany shortly after that and launched in Australia in 2015. So we've gone obviously from 0 systems in Australia. We're now at 70,000 plus over the last 10 years. So we're excited to keep pushing that over the next few years as well.
And you supply systems not only to Australia but around the world, don't you?
Yeah, so we supplied over 130 countries in the world with 200,000 systems installed across the world as well. So we have a very global presence, right from the Americas, Europe and down through to the Asia Pacific.
This industry is incredibly inspiring, especially when you see what we're achieving and how fast we're accelerating through this energy revolution. With the technology that you have available here today, how much has it changed over the last 10 years?
I think massively, and you'll see later today once we see the products of how they've moved as well and our push towards a more renewable future. It's very evident once you walk through this entire factory and see what AlphaESS believes in.
Well, if it's like this exhibition hall, I can't wait to see the rest.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Tomas, we're here in the thick of the action. I can see you're holding a battery. It's a bit bigger than your standard phone battery.
It is indeed, so we're going to see how this turns into what's on the side of your wall at home.
Absolutely incredible. Walk me through, show me what I'm seeing.
Yeah, so what we see here is fully automated from the start of where this single cell turns into a battery module. So this whole process is about 90% automated, and you'll see it's very high tech the whole way along.
It's incredible to see the level of automation and sophistication. I can still see that you actually have got a few people just doing that sort of quality control.
Exactly like that, just making sure the quality stays up, that final detail is there. But we try to keep it as automated as possible for efficiency to get that volume right up.
I can really see that you guys are hustling to produce as many batteries for Australia as possible. I mean, I don't think I've seen as much activity happening at one moment in a factory so far in China.
Yeah, well, Australia now has become the #1 for us, so we're really trying to get that volume up as quick as we can, but maintaining quality along the way, and that's very important.
Tomas, there is so much activity going on. I'm seeing lots and lots of batteries, which gets me really excited, a bit nerdy. How many batteries do you guys produce today?
So this one line here is going to do about 3,000 batteries in a day, which is about 40 megawatt hour.
Oh my God, so literally we can really see how we can achieve this global energy revolution, not just across the world, but also in Australia.
Absolutely, and as I said, Australia's #1 for us right now, and we really want to push Australia as far as we can, and this is what you're seeing in front of us now.
Well, there's a lot of products out in Australia right now, but to be fair, you guys seem to be pushing the status quo in terms of research and development and just coming up with technology that's consumer friendly, but still at an affordable price.
We want consumers to be able to relate to our products. You know, we want the consumers to understand what they're doing, how they're saving on their energy bills, and also make it easy to understand as how they're contributing to a cleaner future.
Amazing. I can't wait to see more.
沃泰能源的全球使命是让清洁能源最大化地惠及全世界每一个人。这样的一个使命呢，应该说，伴随着我们公司成立的10多年，从我们这些创始人开始啊，逐渐，到公司管理层，到公司的每一个人，大家都知道 我们每天的工作，这样的意义是什么。
I couldn't imagine what the investment would be like to establish this type of operation.
Yeah, it's huge, and I think that's one thing when you come to China as well. You see their ability to scale up quick and high tech and quality as well. And when you come here and see it firsthand, it really blows you away.
Well, we can see now, like, you've got so many boxes going on. I know you've actually got a warehouse that I've heard rumours about as well. That's super impressive.
Yeah.
Can we go take a look at that one?
Absolutely, let's go have a look.
Tomas, this is almost like the calm after the storm, but before the storm. It's almost like we're going through a full cycle, because now we've completed the actual manufacturing run.
Yeah.
Everything's been boxed, glad wrapped, ready to ship.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of happy faces in Australia right now checking out these scenes
Yeah.
as they know this is about to hit their shores.
Yeah, there's hundreds, thousands of installers and customers waiting for this. So as you said, we're well prepared for the next storm, quote unquote. Once this stock hits the ground, it'll be all across Australia within 1 to 2 weeks. We want to get that box onto some customer's wall as soon as we can. So that strong distribution is really vital.
Well, I have to say, Tomas, I'm super impressed. I love the manufacturing process down there. It is lean manufacturing at its best, and the whole facility is absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for showing me around. It's been amazing.
Pleasure to have you here.